And I'm Lady Nika, and with last night's review of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sorry I'm coming through late. I actually wasn't gonna come through at all. God, I have had a trying ass weekend. It seemed like everything in its mama is trying to discourage me from school. And I found out after being out of school for over 20 years now, things have changed a whole lot. So it's been a rough weekend. But I just ask y'all keep me in your prayers because this too shall pass. People just don't want to see me be great. But I guess that's part of life. Anyway, also, y'all may hear some noises. Sound like construction type work. I told y'all I live right on the shore of a man-made lake, and they been back there for the last couple of weeks trying to do whatever the fuck it is they doing with that. All I know is they would probably have been finished if it hadn't been for the fact that 1 minute it's cold as fuck, too cold for them to be back there. Then it would rain real heavy. But I think they trying to do something with it back there to stop it from. The last few times it rained, it flooded into our homes, and so I think they working on that shit back there. So if you hear that noise, please excuse that. It was no way around it. Even if I go to the front of the house, you still gonna hear that damn noise. So, cause it's just that loud. So just overlook that. But we're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 10, episode 9, Peaches of Wrath. We're gonna talk about this in deep. We're in depth. We're not going to miss any scenes except for that scene where Porsha and Kim comes over to Sheree, over to Chateau Sheree because they all going to see this energy reader that Nene got them coming to meet up with. Other than that, I ain't gonna. Other than that scene, I'm gonna talk about each and every scene that went on in last night's episode because I got some shit to say. Now, Porsha acting, really? Not saying you can't, but take she might need to take some acting class, please, cause we open with her doing this mock acting with her team, and then she gets a call from somebody I ain't sure who the hell that was, but they are telling her that she getting offered parts, which is good for Miss Portia. Just take some acting class. I know you like you doing or did that too, can play that game, but you got to be able to learn how to cry, lie, and die on demand, baby. That's what it requires. You're gonna have to be able to cry, lie, and die on demand, okay? Now, we see the next scene takes us to Kim and Sheree meeting up for dinner. And girl, Kim, that fucking top, girl, that damn top you had on, that top you had on was not complimentary to your funny shaped body. Looked, girl, you look like, I don't know, you look like the drawstrings on my drapes in my living area. I don't know, it just didn't look right on you. It wasn't complimentary to you at all. Oh, child. But they meet up thinking Nene coming. Sheree say when her and Nene and Kim get together, it's always a good time, minus the cussing each other out and the pulling of the wigs. I said, okay. Side note, Sheree, in your confessional, that blonde wig you wear, that platinum blonde mop, girl, stop putting that shit on you. Look like you trying to either channel your inner storm or it's your dumb ass it looks like a mop top, girl. It look like the shit we mop. Ugh, awful. I don't know why all the money this show has. I don't understand why she got them confessionals looking like that. Now, by now, Sheree, you making a cute corn. It may not be a Nene Lisa or a Kenya or a candy corn, but it's a cute corn. Girl, do better. Anyway, they've been sitting there and they claim it's been about an hour waiting, and they just talking amongst each other, gossiping and whatnot. And Sheree told her about the San Francisco trip and how Kenya was actually cool on the trip. It was Porsha and Nene who kept getting into it, and it seems as if Porsha, nobody wants to fuck with Porsha. And I'm like, well, bitch, it ain't like they just choosing to be like that after the debacle of season 9. Don't you think people would feel some kind of way about being up under her all the damn time? Now Kim gonna say she can understand, but say she knows some things about Kandi. That pissed me off. We're gonna get back to it. Anyway, it's well, it's for no reason. Pretty much all I can say is that Nene gave her a call. Nene said, look here. Y'all ain't get the memo because I ain't coming. See, I feel like it's some elephants in the room that we need to discuss more in depth. And Sheree, I got an elephant to deal with you, but I also got something to deal with Kim. So I ain't coming to that. But I'll be in touch with y'all because I'm trying to set up something where we can eliminate all of the bullshit that's been going on within our group, okay? So when they hang up, like I said, she's saying that Kim is saying like Nene, she think Nene on some. Why she gotta be on some just because she ain't trying to come sit down at a table with you after you done came to her house and totally disrespected her house. I ain't here for that. Mm-mm. Break something in my motherfucking house, you baby, you uninvited for life, okay? So that's why she ain't want to sit there and do that conversation with her. Now let's talk about the part that really just irked my fucking nerves. She gonna sit at Kim sat at that table and basically alluded to the facts. Basically said that Kandi tried to eat her box or wanted to eat her box, calling the girl delusional, saying something gotta be wrong with her. She cool with sleeping with having other women sleep with her man. That's why I had a fucking problem, Ed, and I had to say, hold on, cause bitch no. Now, first of all, Kandi has admitted that who she is. She done told us a millions of times who she is. She ain't perpetrating no fraud. Kandi say she done dipped in the lady pond. And if she dipping in the pond, we pretty much have heard, and she ain't never denied the fact that her and Todd like to play sometime. But what makes you think that Kandi want a part of your Krabby Patty pussy, bitch? I don't know, understand. Croy badly want that shit. Why would Kandi want that shit? See, this is the reason why people don't like this bitch on this show. And she really need to take her ass back to that struggle ass show she got where she don't come off like this with like how she do with this black beautiful ensemble cast of women. She don't act like that over there on Don't Be Tardy. But she get over here and she try to show her ass. I can't stand Kim Zolciak. I asked a question last night that got a couple of retweets and a gang of likes. How many more episodes are we gonna have to endure this bitch? Because she's not nobody I wanna see. She ain't nobody I wanna see at all. I don't like that shit. I don't like this shit at all. Then you sitting at that table and you gonna tell Sheree that Brielle went to the bathroom at Nene's housewarming party and got on Snapchat and she was just doing her thing when she noticed there was a bunch of roaches in there. Bitch, you said that woman had 24 roaches in her bathroom and you feel that that's something that you're supposed to say right there in that moment to Sheree, but you Nene friend. First and foremost, we already know that that wasn't the truth. We already motherfucking know from well, a couple months ago in 2017, it came out on the blogs that Brielle tried to get on Snapchat and make it seem like some summer bugs, which is what they look like to me. See, just like rats is synonymous with the North, bugs that's synonymous down here in the South. Those were not cockroaches, and it wasn't 24 of them. I think I saw like maybe two of them. That can be easily explained away because the woman got her front door and her other side doors open because she entertaining. It's in the middle of the summer. Ain't no telling she lived probably by some woods. It's very easy that a bug could get in your home. But if you was any type of righteous type of piece of white fish, you wouldn't have been sitting up there trying to say that this woman had roaches in her home and sharing it with somebody else. I can't stand this holier than thou messy white bitch. I tell you one thing, to my white sisters and brothers out there, if you correct, I can deal with you somewhere. I ain't talking to you. But this nasty vile gutter sight from the pits of hell can go straight back to her, wherever it is she came from. Bitch, be like E.T. Phone home. Get the fuck off this show, Sheree. Kim, because don't nobody like you. Don't nobody like you. Then you around here trying to put that rumor out on Kandi, and Kandi went the fuck off on you. Kandi went off on you on Twitter last night, and I got the quotes. Kandi said, and I quote, "I'm sick of these bitches lying on me at Kim Zolciak. I have never wanted you or your box. Stop lying. Stop swearing on your kids while you telling lies. Lying ass bitch. Somebody really reaching for a permanent peach here. Dot 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 is what she put there. This is my house. You just a visitor, bitch. then Kim gonna turn around and try to reply. If anybody is lying, it's you at Kandi. You and your husband are full on swingers, fucking all kinds of girls. You can fucking all the kind of girls that fucking all kinds of girls and can never admit it. And bitch, if it weren't for me, there would be no house. Remember, I built this house. Nene said, but bitch, I'm the general contractor, and she is, cause this is all started because of Nene. If it was no Nene, there would be none of this shit that we see and love every Sunday night called the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, Kandi ain't never lied about who she is or what she do. Like I said, that don't make no, that don't make her, just because she got a little freak in her, that don't make her classless. Kim is just an alpha ass pink bitch, and Andy, you ain't Andy and them. Please don't bring this hoe back to this show. Please don't bring this bitch back on this show, because we don't need this at all. You didn't need this. Take your low key racist ass back on over there to your cast full of, whatever the fuck y'all got going over there, and on this struggle ass show, and do what you do, because you wrong for that. That's dead ass wrong, you know, and scrap it. I seen you jump down in the comments down on Famous last night, and you had the audacity to throw your 2 cents in, saying that Kandi with the shits. Like I said, Kandi say she freaky as a frog, but that don't mean that everybody she wants. I don't think Kandi is into pink salmon. Everybody don't like salmon croquettes, bitch. Okay, and what did she do to you, Scrappy, for you to jump in this? Because it is bitch shit. What did she do to you? Did she turn you down? What did she do to you, Scrappy, for you to even part? See, bitch, you don't understand the concept of sniff and sip. You sniff the motherfucking shit, sip the bitch, but don't add nothing to it. You don't understand that because you jumped into this. So since you feel that way, let me ask is, have we ever gotten a response to why him and Bobby B was in there partying in a room full of transsexual? Did he ever answer to that? See, what I would think you would might want to do, Mr. Z-list celebrity, is mind your business. Sip and sniff. Shut the fuck up. You shouldn't have said a damn thing because this bitch shit. I tell you, that pissed me off to see him jump down and talk about Kandi with the shits. She might be with the shits. She ain't never hid who the fuck she was, but just because she with the shits don't mean that she with that piece of pink trash right there. She didn't want that. And if she wanted that, she would have. I don't think Kandi would have lied about it. She ain't been lying about nothing else. That pissed me off. You coming for Kandi, baby. You coming for Kandi. That's America's favorite fucking baritone. Every man wants a woman. But not you, bitch. You not going to do that to her. After what that woman suffered in season 9, I can't believe Kim Zodiac brought her dumb ass to season 10 and trying to start up some more shit on this woman. All I know is that's a terrible thing. And for Scrappy to have put his 2 cents in, you better hope that Mona got a spot in a room for you over there on Love and Hip Hop ATL, because if you notice, we've been easing your ass out as of late. Don't worry about what's going on with the Candy Coda clique, bitch. You worry about what's going on over there in the ATL with you and Zavam. That's what you need to worry about. And getting that room off you that you like to partake in the boy pussy as well. Because like I said, have we ever got an answer to the fact and the video of him and Bobby V in a damn room full of transsexuals partying their ass off? Did we get an answer? Oh, okay. See, it's people like Scrappy and Scrappy. I don't see. I ain't for you no way. Cause bitch, let me tell you something. My problem with you too. Another thing, you went and got your motherfucking mouth fixed, and you look crazy. Let me tell you something, y'all. I done had several appointments and consultations with my fucking orthodontist. I am so fearful that if I let these people get up in my damn mouth, other than to whiten these motherfuckers, I'ma wake up looking like a Clydesdale in the morning. I don't want them to have my motherfucking ass looking like a thoroughbred. Bitch, I drink the king of bills. I don't want teeth like the horses that's on the damn can. Get the fuck out of here. coming for Kandi like that. Kandi, I mean, I ain't no fan of Kandi like that, especially on this show. Now, I'm a fan of bedroom Kandi. Yes, I am. I'm a fan of her when it comes to that. But not, not so much on this show. But don't do her. She might cry all the time. She might talk with her teeth clenched. She might even channel the spirit of Justin Smollett in her throat when she sang "Every Man Wants a Woman." But what you ain't gonna do is sit there and comfort Kandi in this moment. We ain't gonna do that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Don't come for America's favorite baritone. That's foul as fuck in my opinion. And Kenya, uh, ugh, Kim, you ain't that bitch. Not Kenya. Kim, you ain't that bitch. You really ain't that bitch. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. You sitting there lying. You saying Nene got roses in our house. You supposed to be her fucking friend. Then you gonna turn around and perpetrate a lie on Kandi, talking about Kandi wanted you like Kandi ain't got no. Kandi like bitches that look like Porsha. You don't look nothing like no motherfucking Porsha. So why would her or Todd want to have anything to do with you? Girl, your man don't barely want to fuck you. That's why he let you run footloose and fancy free all through these Atlanta streets and on these motherfucking social media streets, and he let you get told the fuck up time and time again behind your mouth, because he don't give a fuck about you, bitch. He tired of your tired ass. Why don't you do something productive for your life other than sit up here on this cast of beautiful black queens and try to assimilate yourself in with them? Because bitch, we don't accept you. Fuck you, Kim. I don't believe you, bitch. You need more people. Kandi wanted to eat some Kim box. Kim don't even like this hoe. Whatever, bitch. Whatever, hoe. Anyway, Cynthia giving back to the community because she know everybody can't. She say school mandatory, but school supplies ain't, they not gonna provide this. So she wanna help out wherever she can. So she's having this little I guess this is some type of giveaway. Everybody's donating and she's gonna give it out to the kids that need it in the area. And you got Mallory there and Kenya comes to support as well. And then the conversation switched to Will. And although she says she want a date and not be committed, she gonna have to admit he make her temperatures rise. Her body be yearning for Will. And then Will shows up because he's coming to bring some supplies and to see her. And Cynthia's like a schoolgirl all over again. That man make her feel some kind of good. I said that was cute. He said he was going out of town for a week to Brazil. Now Kenya was teasing him. Prostitution legal over there. And he said he wasn't interested in all of that. And Cynthia seemed like she really was concerned because in her confession she said that's a man's dream to go to Brazil. But girl, don't you dare worry about that. You remember who you is, bitch. You Cynthia Bailey, bitch. You Cynthia Bailey around this bitch. I know that's right, honey. Kenya had to pull over to the side and tell her to calm down because she acting like a teen, not a 50-year-old. And she listened. She gathered herself, and they had a few more minutes of their conversation. He ended up kissing her and telling her to call him later, and he left. And I like seeing Cynthia happy. Fuck that. I don't know if they still together or not. I heard one moment they wasn't, and then I heard again that they was. I don't really give a shit. I don't. Cynthia old enough to know how to handle herself. Let her be more happy and enjoy herself. She ain't gonna give him the keys to Lake Bailey. He ain't no Peter now. Okay. Now Cairo comes home to visit, and he decided he gonna make dinner for his mama. They making burgers. Uh, and as he getting the grill thing together, Sheree gets a call from inmate Tyrone. And she goes to take the call, and she tell him about Nene saying that he incarcerated, and Sheree don't need to get involved that deep. And of course he telling her what every jailhouse nigga gonna say. I think deep. We different. People ain't never gonna be able to understand what it is that we share. Cause see, it's something about you that just wakes up my soul. And I knew from the moment I left you in New York, and I couldn't explain why I left you, that you was my soulmate. And I just knew one day there was a God, and he was going to bring us back together again. And she fell for that, baby. Talking about Nene tried to shade her. She ain't shading you. She telling you to be careful because this nigga went to jail for fraud, meaning that you could be a part of another fraud for him. Okay, he could be scamming your ass, Joanne in your ass, and you can't see it. But okay, girl, whatever. Anyway, we see them finally finish the food. Um, she tells us that Cairo ain't used to seeing her with no man other than her motherfucking brother. I mean, her motherfucking dad, husband, ex-husband. What his name was? Who was Bob? Sweaty ass, big funny eyed ass Bob. That's who she was married to. That's who she said her kids used to seeing her with. I said, oh, okay. She just gone ho behind Tyrone. And I guess when you been eating fish plates for so long, when beef is offered, you lose your damn mind. But anyway, girl, they had a little dinner, and they broached the subject of who each one of them was dating, but she wasn't ready to tell him nothing about incarcerated inmate Tyrone, and he didn't look like he wanted to tell her about nothing he got going on. So that convo died out real quick. Now, Nene invited all the girls, as I was telling y'all earlier, to an energy reader she heard about and think it's a good idea to alleviate all the elephants in the room. And so she arrived and we meet Mbele. And Mbele is a weird bitch. I ain't lying. She looked like one of the munchkins out of Munchkin Land, but she's a very weird piece of fish. She immediately takes Nene's phone and tell her, I'm going to take all of your friends' phones when they come because I don't want anything to disrupt the energy and the process that we're trying to, do here that will make y'all a little bit get back on track with one another. So Nene down with that. Cynthia comes and Bella was weird to her too, acting and but she took her phone. Cynthia had no problem with that. Kandi came. She wanted to hug Kandi. I said, "Bitch, what's wrong?" At first, she said, "I don't do handshakes. I do hug." But she handshook Cynthia, even though she hugged her. She handshook Kenya, even though she gave her a hug. But she immediately jumped in Candy's arms. I was like, "Bitch, Kandi got that it effect on you, motherfucker, son." All right, that's why she getting all them damn charges that I ain't even heard. She can't help that she can pull them. I ain't mad at you, Kandi. Anyway, now the three amigos, Porsha, Sheree, and Wig, roll together. So they make it, and Wig got a problem with giving over her phone immediately, stating that she got 6 babies at home. And I was like, Candy, bitch, them kids ain't no babies, really. And the 20-year-old, which is the oldest, can watch the rest of them. Get over that shit. But she just didn't want to give up her phone. Now, Kenya had said, look, if we're going to make this process work, everybody gave up their phone. Why don't y'all just get a phone up while we in this session? She going to get a phone back, and then we move on from there. Not Kim. Mm-mm. She refused to give up that phone. Now, Mbele said that, oh, I told y'all about that part. She don't do shakes and all that shit. She also tried to check Kenya. Now, Kenya and Nene now it was raining. So everybody coming in with their umbrella, right? Kenya go to sit her shit down. Nene was talking to her. She responded to her, but Mbele say, you ain't supposed to walk off when nobody's talking to you. And I'm like, bitch, girl, don't fuck around and get a twirl read because you ain't going to want to come back on no reality show after you set her off on your ass. Girl, what is your problem? Kenya told her I wasn't walking off. I was setting my shit down. I was like, girl, you a little bit too intense for me, bitch. I can't do you. Anyway, like I said, everybody gave up their phone except for the bitches, okay? So when they sit down, all the ladies in Bel Kim notices that Kim is being difficult, and she trying to say to Kenya, Kenya was asking her and their mom when they sat down, why don't you just work with her? She ain't want to do it. And Bel starts with Sheree. She was shaking her finger at Sheree, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? I told y'all, this bitch is weird. She was shaking her finger. I almost died, child. That shit was funny. Sheree ain't know what to say, so when she did say something, she gave her some advice that didn't make sense. She said, you start and end things so easily. Some shit shouldn't be. Or some shit like that. All I know, I was laughing, bitch. I ain't catch it all. But whatever it was she said, it didn't go along with what we would suspect she would be saying, okay? And then to Kandi, she tell Kandi, you gonna be able to help me here. You got a third eye. You got like a deja vu type of thing. And Kandi say people been telling her that all along. She just don't know how to tap into it. To Nene, she says Nene has a big heart and she cares about people. She's also the one most affected by the things that go on within this group. Now Porsha in confession gonna say if that's what Mbele saw, girl, skip her. So to Cynthia, she says, "Look, I overheard you, Nene, and Kandi talking, and that's something I don't like to do. But based upon that, she said to her, she said, let me tell you something. You are the type that don't like your friends to say certain things to you. But in this situation, in this instance, listen to them because they correct. Hold on to your peace of mind, your peace, your name, and your respect." Cynthia in confessional was like, "Oh hell, Miss Cleo got a problem too." Miss Cleo say Will is an opportunity too. But she said hell that she ain't trying to hear that shit. She the one got to date Will. What else is going on? Cause she ain't had nothing. She didn't want to hear that shit. But she ain't say it in that room. She just took it in. Now Kim, she starts mumbling. So Mbele asked her ass what was going on. Mbele said, "I said to Cynthia, don't get messed up by what you saying." So Mbele said, "I guess that Dixie Cup gonna help us on in our journey today." And I hollered. Kenya bust out laughing too. Kim says she don't think that Mbele has any spiritual powers because if she did, she wouldn't be making smart remarks. She would be so removed from that, like the Dixie Cup remarks. Kim tells us she got spiritual powers. Well, bitch, why you done channeling to them when you be coming on this show starting shit with them terrible wigs on and that Pepto Bismol colored ass outfit that girl, you made me feel like I needed to go to the bathroom. That's what you made me feel like. Seeing that big ass pink ass outfit. That was not cute. You ain't nothing but trouble. Ooh, bitch, she trouble in a bad wig. Trouble in a bad ass wig. And Bella say, since you walked in the door, you've been making comments and being disruptive to the process, but yet you got powers. She said, Sheree, Kim, you get in life what you give out. She offered to start over and cleanse herself. She said, look, what I'm going to do is to get rid of all the negative energy. We're going to start over. I'm going to cleanse me, and then I would like your permission to cleanse you. And basically, Kim said, no. At that point, Mbele is frustrated. She tried to go through a process of getting everybody to switch seats to maybe get things back on track and stop the mumbling. Of course, you know, not Sheree, Porsha and Kim sitting there holding hands. And then he said, "Why is Wig and Go Naked holding hands like this? That's just stupid." They didn't move. Everybody else is going along with the process, and she didn't want to. I said, "Lord, mm." Kenya got so frustrated with her ass. Kenya, because she told her next person was Kenya. She told Kenya, she said, "You ain't gonna be here long." Now at first when she said that, I was like, "Well, bitch, what you trying to say? Your girl gonna die?" No, she said she see that Kenya's destiny is gonna take her in a different direction. Now instead of them just shutting the fuck up at this point because it's clear Kim don't trust the process and don't care, she started talking under her breath, which frustrated Mbele. And basically she wound up walking out the room like, "I can't fucking deal no more. I done tried. I'm frustrated," and she walked out. Candace say Mbele wasn't ready for this group, but she'll take over since she used to it. So she took it over and asked Porsha how did she feel at the tea party when her and Nene sat down to deal with their issue. Porsha says she felt like Nene don't want to resolve whatever it is that's going on with them. She seemed uninterested. She had the same uninterested look on her face in that moment that she had last week. So as far as group positivity, she here for it, but she don't give a fuck about trying to fix whatever's wrong between her and Nene. And Nene then says to Kandi, "Well, you and her got some elephants too." And Kandi looked at her and said, "Well, baby, elephants live a long time." Now, what that meant was, bitch, it's gonna be a long time for me and this bitch can say that there are no elephants in the room. And I holler. I ain't lying. Sheree, they bring up the fact. Sheree says on the phone, Nene, you told me that there were several elephants in the room that needed to be resolved. You said that you had some with Kim, but you also had one with me. In this moment, Nene don't really want to talk about it, even though Bravo played the flashback of her saying that when they was at the restaurant waiting on Nene. Nene don't want to say nothing to her. She said, "For the last time, Sheree, I don't have no problem with you. I don't have anything I want to discuss with you." At that moment, Sheree done got in her feelings. Well, You ain't got to have no attitude like that when you say that. So that's kind of what they had going on. So then Sheree says, well, is your problem with Tyrone? Nene said, why would I have a problem with Tyrone? She said, Nene, let's just be clear. We all got mug shots. And that's when everybody was like, what? Like Nene said, bitch, it's one thing to go to jail and bond out opposed to going before a judge and being sentenced to 10 to 20 years of your fucking life on some scamming shit. I said, girl, you really is. I'm telling you, when you leave them fish place and get some beef, this how retarded you get. Because the girl wasn't telling you nothing that ain't true. You don't need to be going, uh, into this relationship not with your eyes wide open and your ears are paying attention to everything that he says. She telling you to be on the lookout because if he scam one person, he'll scam you. But you can't see it for what it is. So twirl on, dumb bitch. Then Kenya tries to make peace with Kim and says that she never did anything to Kim. Sheree and her were throwing shade at Chateau Sheree's housewarming, and Kim jumped in, and of course they played what you call it, the flashback, and we can see that that is how they started. Then she said at Nene's party, you came for me when I didn't come for you, and Cynthia agreed with it. And Kim told Cynthia to be quiet and just be pretty. Cynthia said, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me. Don't tell me to be quiet because it is what it is. At that point, Nene is frustrated, so she calls it to an end and thanks them all for coming. But tell Kim, hold up, let me holler at you, player. So when they sitting down, she trying to figure out where we stand there. That's what she asking Kim. She said, first of all, when you made that comment about that candy cap, you know Greg had just got out that hospital. And considering you had heart problems yourself, we would think you would be more sensitive. Kim lies. Oh, I would never make fun of a situation like that. You know, Greg is one of the finest men I ever known, and my kids have known him ever since. Man, he been around since all my kids were born. So Greg is a wonderful person, and Brielle just absolutely adores you. And then he's sitting there like, yeah, but okay. But why would you say that? Then you came to my house and you tried to act a fool. You breaking shit and cussing. That's why I didn't want to show up at the party. I mean, at the dinner with you and Sheree. Because me and you need to talk about why you went as far as you did in my house when you started. And basically, she's apologizing for it. But then gonna tell Nene she ain't seemed like she was there at the time. Like, Nene was in a daze. And Nene said, what are you talking about? I was very much there and having a good time. What are you talking about? Girl, she talking about the fact that she think Nene on pills. Now, this is the second time in this episode, because back at the dinner with Sheree, she said she think that Nene on something. Now she telling Nene to her face she think that she on something. And Nene was like, nah, I was on that vodka, but not no drugs. And that's pretty much where it went off at. Let me tell you something. Kim don't need to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She ain't gonna get nothing but cuss the fuck out, red the fuck down, and dog the fuck out. I hope the reunion they dog this bitch if she woman enough to show up. But we all know she pussy. She might not show up. So we don't really give a fuck. But that was it. That was all. If I left anything out you feel that was pertinent, put it down in the panty down there and we can discuss it later. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video wherever you share videos. And tomorrow we'll be doing a review of tonight's Queen Court, Love and Hip Hop New York, and Love and Hip Hop Miami, all up tomorrow. Y'all have a great remainder to your Monday. Peace.